Okay, we'll start about debate on technology. So we are saying about advantages of a technology. Nowadays, mostly we are using technology in everywhere and every sector. It is being a part of our life. So we have more uses on it.
But when it comes to users, not only users, there are many disadvantages. Like we have many radiation, so much radiation, and people are being disconnected because of technology most of.
But disconnection being is a part, if we have technology, we can communicate with far people who are distant from us. We can easily communicate with them now.
Maybe you are right, but not in every case. Like we are facing a face-to-face kind challenges, but that's not applicable, right?
Technology essential for traveling, like online booking and what else? For
They are useful for also traveling. We can do our work at home using technology. No way of going outside.
But because of this, we are being so addicted to our mobile gadgets, right? That's not even good for health.
It depends upon you how you are using the mobile phone. And
Even
it
though,
depends upon the technology.
even though we use for a good use, but it's literally affect our health.
But some advantages also there. Na? Comparing to advantage, if we use for a less time or else minimum, I mean, for our use only, for not wasting our time, it is make us benefit,
But
right?
in nowadays, more people are like to gadgets, but more spend time to people.
Do not interact with each other.
Okay,
Yeah, we are
interaction.
connected with globally also in communication.
Now modern life is particularly addicted to the technology. That's why the modern life is going very well. That's why we are using AI, Meta. This all depends upon
But
technology.
the relations between the people are very less. We lack emotional bonding and many other things, right?
But present modern society, we need this type of technology. This way benefit for us for our communication, right?
Even though it is beneficial, we are losing our own identity, keeping something in front of us like a face mask because of the social media.
Social media, if we use the social media correct in a correct way, it will benefit. If we use in a bad way, it may be a disadvantages. So it depends on ourselves, right? How we are using the technology or social media.
But in nowadays, fake peoples are some increased likes, comments to likes.
And so many people are using technology in bad ways.
In our life, technology plays key role in military also and medicine also. So technology is very important in our daily life.
Yeah, you may be right, but not in every case, right? We have many disadvantages in military or else in the financial affairs.
And so many people are used in many ways, but like hacking, like this also.
Yeah,
That's why cyber security, cyber crime is on.
Even though cyber
So many
security,
crimes are
cyber
done.
crimes are done, that was still not applicable, right?
As we are saying, we appreciate. I mean, we suppose you, but still there are some benefits, right? Taking part of interaction and face-to-face interactions, there are so many benefits. Like as she said, in medical, education, and transport. What in all sectors we are having advantages, right?
Yes, you may be right, but not in every case.
Yes.
Whenever people talk face to face in FaceTime or else use WhatsApp or something, they lack real life skills, social skills, and even when they are social gatherings, people are more addicted to the gadgets, right?
As compared to disadvantages, advantages are more in technology. It depends, totally depends upon you how you are using, and
But so many people use it.
that's what I'm saying.
I do agree, but it's not the complete one.
Nowadays,
Agree, right?
technology is important. That whatever it may be, advantages are important and
Yes,
disadvantages.
and disadvantages are so many.
But we are saying that as compared to advantages, there are. I mean, as compared to disadvantages, we have more advantages now.
Even though there are advantages, we are lack of emotional support and mental peace. So I think,
Distract people so many.
yeah.
So I'm saying not only consideration of face-to-face interaction, all the those, not only that. I mean, situations.
Can you
Other
please conclude
situations.
it?
Other situations we have benefits, right?
Yes, I do agree. Yeah, there might be advantages and disadvantages. So let's
So
Finally,
we have to
technology.
use technology as much we need. So no need of using extra time. So we have advantages and
depends upon you.
disadvantages.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Today our topic is about
It is done in U shape, a V shape. So, look, you come back. Right.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Today we have to talk about the rural areas and urban areas.
Yes. In rural areas, we have better environment and fresh air is available.
In urban areas also, we have many healthcare centers and hospitals and shopping malls. We have.
In rural, we can enjoy with our family members, with our grandparents.
Yeah, but in cities also we
We
enjoy
have
a lot of.
entertainment lot with
we have we
seeing
have
movies.
we have more green infrastructure in rural areas compared to urban areas. I think it is better, which is rural is the better, which we can spend more time with our families or friends or our old grandparents.
But in rural areas, there is no roads properly. But we have coming to the urban areas, there is a good transportation system also, and a good health hospitals.
But it has more pollution.
In rural areas, we can have more Ayurvedic, which is very
Useful
healthy.
in healthcare.
Nowadays, we are having the health hospitals which can make somewhat.
That is more time to collect the those Ayurvedians. But it is good for health.
But
No side effects.
the Ayurvedic is very less of cost, and
In
the
all
hospitals in
problems,
the urban
in
are
all
very
problems, Ayurvedic is not working. You know.
But in some maximum problems, it is very better. Without side effects, we can use them.
costly. We can
In urban areas, we have many educational system and industries like
in rural
But
areas.
no,
In
rural
rural areas
areas,
nowadays, the educational system is also being developed.
In rural
it is developed.
in rural areas, the farming we are doing the farming. In farming, there is no food.
Without food, you can't do any works. The food is coming from the rural areas only.
But the seeds provide companies.
My point is that rural areas are the roots of the urban cities, because there is no rural areas, there is no urban areas. The rural areas development will helpful for all the urban areas also.
But we have go everywhere. We have to go in urban areas.
We can play many of the sports in the rural areas. We can have many that urban areas. People also don't know the type of sports we can have and we can enjoy in the rural areas.
We know also
Yeah,
we
but,
have also play the games with the grounds. We have many grounds
International and
now.
national.
In
Also.
rural areas, we should spend more time with families and friends.
Yeah, in urban areas also no.
In urban areas, there is no time with spend with family. They with jobs and etc.
In rural areas we can enjoy farming, which people love more in the older days. Nowadays in urban areas all are seeing the computers and all others. We can affect our eyes and our digestive system of our body also.
We have no any industries to go and live to for jobs. You have
But
low.
I think farming is the best job in this world, which can provide food,
Without farming,
shelter,
there
and
is
all
no-
other facilities.
I think compared to urban and rural, urban is the best to
Live.
live.
Rural
The
areas are best to
living
live
is
in.
not the problem in the rural areas, because rural areas are developed, and we can have more infrastructure in rural areas.
Even
No,
a
we
farmer
have-
also think that
we have
my son
industry.
was studied.
Infrastructure is not the problem, because we should have
That is
just
the problem.
the
We
shelter
have
to live, and we
infrastructure.
have to do our work, and we should develop ourselves. Infrastructure is not a problem in urban areas and rural areas.
But you have no infrastructure better than urban areas because in urban areas we have more hospitals, industries to go and check the schools,
Easily.
colleges, schools also industries. We have.
But in rural areas, it is developing.
It is developing, but in
But not
urban areas
developing now.
it is
Actually,
also.
urbans are coming from only rurals only. At first, we have all rural areas only. Then we upgraded. We got urban areas and industries and education purpose and more jobs also.
It is all. These are all developed by urban areas.
Actually, urban areas at first rural only, but the people from rural became educated and
Still,
came from them. They created urban areas.
Why
They
after studying also they want to come urban areas now. But
Can you please conclude it?
Yeah, finally we can conclude that we should not fight for the urban and rural because these both
Both
are
are important
equally
for us.
important for all.
Oh, it means you are agreeing.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
both
Both
are
are
good
important in our life.
at their perspectives.
Okay, that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I just want to
You ready? Go ahead.
Plastic is advantageous because for small things we are using plastic. Means the day we start with brushing our teeth. Even that is made up of plastic, right? And the toothpaste which we store it in a plastic wrap, right? So plastic is advantageous. We cannot stop its production.
and disadvantages it decomposes so many years. To decompose 10 years and 13 years in earth.
Nowadays, the recycle process are made easy to with AA and some other industries are reducible to plastics are to recyclable.
Plastics are made for non-renewable resources. It causes the environment pollutions also.
In ancient times, our elders used to non-plastics, non-plastics like plastic insulators. There are many uses of non-plastic insects.
Yes, it is true. But small things like switches,
even though it is made up of plastic. Without plastic, if we try to on the switch, then we will.
But plastic causes harmful for human beings and insects and all the animals in the earth.
What we you to use disadvantages, mm, you use properly. For plastics, many advantages. In medical surgeries, medical fields, the plastics are most widely used in like sponges and that like that.
Yes,
There
it's
is
true.
more chemicals in the plastic
Recently,
in the manufacture of plastics. That chemicals um, wasted into the soils and other sources that is decomposes our earth.
Nowadays, we see animals on roadside. We eat plastic to it causes infections. The
The
animals.
animals die. But
When we use properly also, so many disadvantages in the present situations, like animals, some human beings also caused by the cancer and also some diseases. So we avoid the plastic. It is the right thing of
Recently,
my
plastic
thinking.
plastic banned. That time the covers plastic covers banned, and then the paper covers come and used properly.
They have process to good capacity for shock absorption.
As we can say, you said that plastics, so many animals are eating plastic. Yes, the cause is also unhealthy. If we are throwing the plastic not in dustbin beside the road, then animals only will eat those plastic, right? The fault is us not of plastic. Plastic is advantageous.
But plastic are eating. Other
Animals.
animals are
And
eating
Eating the plastic causes the
Infections.
animals.
and also plastic we use
ours. If we throw plastic in dustbin, then there is no problem created, right?
yes.
Nowadays, plastic is no without nothing. The plastics are used in like electrical switches
Yes,
in
some places are using. That's why
in sanitary in like
Yes, I
technology is
know.
developed,
But nowadays there is no plastic. There is no leading life.
but some places are
Some
not using.
sometimes we can avoid the plastics, like like in our daily situations. Morning uses the teeth and also buckets, chairs. These are uses small things also, but we can avoid plastic because environment pollution, aesthetic pollutions also affected. So we are upcoming next generation. So avoid the plastic. It is a
As
right
you
way
said.
of the thing.
As you said, the fault is ours. The reason for that is plastic, sir. You know.
Yes, I know it properly, but if we use the plastic in a proper way, then we can develop our society, our country, and as he said, that we cannot stop the production of plastic. So plastic is advantageous.
the main advantage is plastic is much cheaper than metals like wood and glass. Nowadays, commonly used only plastics, not rich metals like wood and glasses.
There is more advantages than more
Steel
there,
bottles also come. Why are
It is more cost.
there is more disadvantages.
health is important.
But poor people cannot buy it.
The more cost to wooden or glass bottles to use, but plastics is not cheap. cheap.
And moreover, the firing of plastic is polluted every area, and there are lots of pollution in the area.
Because the people are waste. The people are the plastics are put on put on into the dustbin. The main cause is the people.
I understand. Plastics are more important in our life, but in our daily life, sometimes avoid that plastics.
Yes, you are true. But I'm saying that the production of plastic cannot be stopped and it is advantageous only.
And the technology is developed. Why are plastic is main important?
Technology is developed, right? That's why plastic is important.
Example.
Even the ID card you are wearing, that is also made up
And
of
also
plastic.
computers.
Yes.
Need
Yes.
nowadays.
Yeah, you can conclude.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In
Thank you.
conclusion, I can say that plastic is advantageous, but if we
Both
use in
advantages and disadvantages.
yes, I want to say that.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now you can stop. Here we go.
If education is free for all, we should all the people can easily attend to the easily can learn the education, and they will remove the financial barriers between the people, can easily learn everything. It increases the high literacy rates in every state if education is free.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm just. Go ahead.
Putting the statement that education should be free for all. It easily access the everyone to educate themselves. It increases the high literacy rates. It remove the financial barriers between the people if education is free.
I'm agreeing with this point also. If you provide free education free if, without money, then
Stand in V shape.
Remove the mask.
V shape. V shape. You're not looking properly. Go little front. You go.
then if you provide the free education for everyone,
You come forward. Yes.
then no no money for teachers and no money for principals to give salary for them.
That's why government introduced government schools that was free for all students. No money.
For government, I'm agreeing with that statement also, because if you are going to government school, it is no problem. If you are going to private school, what about they?
You can go to the government school also for free education.
But they are keeping a cost for some.
That was mandatory.
Hello. You come here. You
Now
go
face
there.
towards the
You come
screen.
here.
Face
both of
yourself
you move
towards the screen.
Right.
That third girl. That girl.
You come forward. Come forward.
Come forward.
Yes. Continue.
If you promote more government schools, they can also take that prices also.
But no, I can. If there are more government school from some states are there are no government schools also. What about those
Government
points?
will increase the
It's
taxes.
happening like one-to-one conversation, ma. It's a group, right? Don't go with one-to-one conversation.
Free education can also decreases the crime rate, and it can decrease the financial budget. We no need to pay any money from our family, and it is free. The government is providing.
They can give the money for schools and colleges.
Education came from developing critical thinking and skills, improving self-confidence, discipline.
It creates a widening gap. If the education is free for all, it creates a widening gap between rich and poor, as they can afford a quality of education and they can access to job and they can access and better job opportunities.
If the literacy rate increases among our countries, then automatically the foreign countries will see that this country has the high literacy, so we can give the jobs to this country. So automatically there will be more job opportunities if the education is free.
But some higher educational can't pay more money to invest.
So we should there are some mandatory degrees we should afford, like engineering or degrees. So these should be, if this is free, so everyone could educate and develop our literacy rate.
If you can maintain CGPA, you can get a free seat in engineering. If you maintain high CGPA, they can decrease money.
After maintaining the CGPA highly, what about technical skills and
that was depends
Depends on
on
you.
if they can't learn in at outside, they think in college we can learn anything. They will learn technical skills morely, like C programming, something.
You have YouTube for that now.
For online classes, they did not help prepare for exams.
I can't understand.
One second.
For online
Come forward.
For online classes, what they did not.
You are covering, move little back.
They did
Back.
not encourage that knowledge.
See, the free education can also develop economic growth in the future. It's very helpful to the government and good for the government also. What's your statement on that point?
Once again,
The free education can also helpful of economic growth in the future, and it is very helpful to our government. What's your statement on that point?
yes, I'm agreeing with that statement. The problem is here about the teachers in the private schools. Those
Also
responsible for them also, students.
Government is also responsible for the students. Even though the
There is no energy in your debate.
no energy.
Speak louder.
When the education is free, then the government will automatically increases the taxes too. So the government indirectly paying the tax fees to the teachers.
Can you one of the team conclude the debate?
It can have a negative impact on society. It perpetuates social mobility and
No. If the education is free, then all are equal. All are equal. There will be any inequalities between the people. So education must be free.
As I conclude that free education is reduce the crime rate because it increases the employability skills.
Madam, please. That's it?
That's it, ma'am.
Okay.